So my links with Harley-Davidson go right back to 1991 when I first acquired my heritage Softail. You know, it would have been a long wait. Right, 1 second, excuse me. Come on, you little monkeys, in you go, come on, wait. I know. So we've got this thing, my two dogs, they're just running complete circles around the garden. I love them to bits. Can we control the dogs, please? We're trying to make a movie here. Thank you. My name's Richie Finney. I own Captain Fawcett Limited, based up in Kings Lynn, Norfolk. And I'm under another hat. I'm a Harley-Davidson ambassador, I should say. Our company is an ambassador for Harley-Davidson. My links with Harley go right back to 91 when I first bought my heritage Softail, and I've been a bit of a die-hard Harley fan ever since. I do have some other bikes in the stable, but Harley and Indian are my main favourites. I do have a 1941 Indian bobber, which has been totally restored. And today I've just a recent acquisition is a 2010 CVO, that means Customs Vehicle Operations, Street Glide, and it's just really rather beautiful. It's got a 117-inch motor, and it's a bit of a tool. It's an iconic brand, as we know, started in 1903 in Milwaukee. Quite interesting, the grandfathers of the fathers, one was quite local. One came from Littleport. Harley himself came from Littleport locally, and Davidson came from a little place called Aberlemno in Scotland, and they emigrated to the States, and it was their sons who met and collaboratively formed Harley-Davidson in 1903. Not the oldest American brand. The Indian has been rebought and still survives, but that was founded in 1901. But Harley-Davidson is, when you think of an American motorcycle, that's the brand, and it is an awesome brand that immediately springs to everybody's mind. But as being a Harley-Davidson ambassador, I've also have a Harley-Davidson tour company, Saddle Tramp Adventure Travel, and I specialise in really those very bespoke, very special tours and events, you know, mostly in the US, although I've ridden through Europe as well. And under that guise, Saddle Tramp, we've actually even run tours for Harley-Davidson themselves in the States, and Harley-Davidson Museum. We've even taken Bill Davidson and some of his friends on tour on 2 occasions. I worked for 25 years. I was a sound technician on various movies and things, you know, Chaplin, Memphis Belle, Billy Elliot, all kinds of movies. And in my downtime, as it were, I mean, on a good year you'd have only maybe 3 months off, and on a bad year you might be off for 9 months. My passion was long distance motorcycling. And on one particular period when it was quite quiet, I started helping a company with motorbike tours, helping set them up, and I'd go and recce them and put them together in a place like South Africa, Cambodia, India, Norway, all kinds of things. And I suggested to them, because of my links with Harley, that it may well be, it's on everyone's bucket list. Even if you're not a Harley fan, it's on your bucket list to cross, you know, the States on Route 66 or something like that. So I thought these people who are on these adventure motorcycles, they'd like to do it. And I set a tour up, and it was immediately hugely popular. Well, there are many types of motorcyclists. Obviously, you've got your sports bike riders, you've got the growing market, and the biggest market now is, of course, the adventure bike. So you've got the adventure bike, you've got the people who might be into trials or off-road, and then you've got the guys who are into their custom bikes or into their classic bikes. You know, given the opportunity, you know, even if Harley-Davidson wasn't their particular bike or brand of choice, given the opportunity to ride across the States on a Harley, they'd be there literally at the drop of a hat. So one of the things that Captain Fawcett has been involved in, along with Harley-Davidson and other sort of industry professionals, is Barber's Ride. So this year we've just completed the 3rd year, and it raised £16,000 for Make-A-Wish Foundation. And basically what happened, we started in the north of England, and then each evening we'd stop either at a Harley-Davidson dealership or a particular barber shop, and there'd be seminars, evening seminars from well-known barbers, and that's a brilliant thing to be involved in.